$2,000 going out this week for the low income. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. However, really fast before we do, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe by hitting the button right down below the video. As I am your one and only daily advocate, I'm watching all this new information hitting the wire every single day, doing all the necessary research and breaking it all down into these short videos so you can stay updated with what is actually going on right now as we continue to get all these big announcements out of the administration, the president, lawmakers, Congress, and everything that they're currently working on, including all the new bills and packages, proposals and amendments, reform to very important fixed income benefits, as well as anything in regards to money, checks, raises to benefits, programs, stimulus checks, or anything else along these lines. Of course, I'm watching it all very closely and bringing you the updates in these short videos because I completely understand everybody needs more money right now, especially the low income and fixed income who need a lot more of it right now. So again, I'm here for you in any way that I possibly can be. That's my dedication and my commitment to you and everybody right here on the channel. And as always, I'm sticking to it. So again, thanks so much for joining me. Please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. And let's get into it and talk about the $2,000 going out this week for the low income and of course, fixed income beneficiaries, those of you right here on this channel, everybody right here in the community. So let's talk through the details. All right, now here's the thing. If you've been watching the videos here on the channel for any length of time now, you know that we've been sending out thousands and thousands of dollars through over 1,000 packages that have gone out the door. In fact, we're rapidly approaching 2,000 packages that have gone out the door for those of you here in the community, as well as regular cash drops and all kinds of things that we're trying to do to help you out right here. So as a result of that, about 3 or so weeks ago, again, give or take a few days, about 3 or so weeks ago, we came out with a dedicated video where we were going to start testing some of these bigger items going out the door. Well, as you've seen recently, some of these big items have been hitting the doorsteps of many of you here in the community. We've been sending out countertop toaster ovens. We've been sending out 2-slice and 4-slice toasters. We've been sending out coffee machines, Keurig machines, blenders. What else? Instant Pot, air fryers, all kinds of really cool stuff. Again, the list goes on and on. Crock pots have gone out to some of those of you here in the community. A lot of really big items. A shelving unit went out to one person. Some shower chairs have gone out. These are just some of the items that I can think of off the top of my head. And again, if you've seen them featured here in some of the videos, I've been bringing you those pictures that have been submitted to me from those of you here in the community that have been receiving these items. Now, these bigger items have been pretty successful going out. A lot of you are really enjoying these bigger items. And again, we've been doing some of these bigger items on and off over the last 3 or so weeks since I came out with that original announcement about 3 or so weeks ago. Now, here's what I'm going to do. Yes, throughout the course of all of these days, we are still sending out a lot of these smaller packages with cleaning type products in them like laundry detergents, dish soaps, dishwasher tabs, laundry sheets, paper towels, toilet paper, things like this. A lot of these different requests that have been sent out, we're still sending out a ton of those packages every single day. Those are still going out the door on a very regular basis. But we continue to sprinkle in a lot of these bigger packages as well. So here's what I'm going to do again with this video dedicated. I'm going to allocate an extra $2,000 for these bigger items. Now again, what I'm going to do is as I draw names on this this video right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically ask you for the people that are chosen on this video simply to send me your list of the bigger items. Now here's the thing. With these bigger items, we're sending out up to $100 per item. So hopefully your item is priced below that. Oh, by the way, we've sent out a couple microwaves also. Super cool, right? Who thought you could get a microwave for under $100? I'm going to be honest with you. We've sent out, I believe, 2 microwaves so far, and they're about $93 or $96. So they're just up to the threshold of the $100 that we're spending on people right now with these bigger items. But again, we've sent out at least 2 microwaves that, again, I didn't realize you can get a small microwave for about $93 to $96. So super cool. We've sent out a couple of those as well. By the way, that's what we're doing here in this video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to allocate another $2,000 to these bigger items right here. Again, I'm calling them bigger small items because that's basically what they are. They're just kind of like, you know, kitchen appliances, small items like this. Oh, also we've sent out a couple electric toothbrushes. We've sent out a couple of those as well. So it doesn't necessarily need to be, kitchen appliance items, but these are a lot of things that people are requesting. Oh, by the way, also just thought of a couple others. We've sent out a couple panini machines. We've sent out couple George Foreman grills. We've sent out a couple of those. All of these items that I've mentioned so far are all less than $100. So that's perfect. All perfectly in line with what we're doing right now. So that's what we're going to do here again with this one. So the $2,000 that I'm going to allocate in this video again is simply just to throw out one more test for these bigger items. And again, the reason I do these little tests like this is because honestly, if I open up the floodgates on these bigger items, I have no clue if we're going to hit any snags, if anything is going to come up. I like to do these little tests like this before I really come in and kind of offer these on a bigger scale, simply because I want to work out all of the little potential kinks, any little issues that may arise as a result of these bigger items, and just kind of work this thing slowly, because honestly, I want to do as much as I possibly can. But at the end of the day, if this comes in and if it turns into a big issue where a lot of things start happening, honestly, it's going to really be a tough situation. So I'm trying to sprinkle in items like this, a little bit at a time, to kind of make sure that we can work through all the issues, make sure that there's no problems with all this going forward. And honestly, the bigger items have been totally fine. There's only been a couple instances where people have requested items that came in that were like $150 or $200, and I've had to reach back out and say, hey, I appreciate it, but unfortunately we can't do that right now. Hopefully soon we can get those bigger items, but right now we're sticking to $100 or less on these bigger items. So again, if you have something, leave your comment down below. Let me know what it is that you need right now. And again, it doesn't necessarily need to be a kitchen item. It can be. That's what most people have requested, is kitchen type items, but it could be something else. Just let me know whatever it is. And again, I'll do my best to get you exactly what you want. And again, provided it's under $100. But again, feel free to go right up to the 100. That's totally fine too. Again, I've said up to that 100 is totally fine. So this $2,000 will probably reach about 20 to 25 people. And again, not all the items are priced at $100. For example, some of the toasters that we've sent out, a simple toaster is not that much. I mean, $40, $50, $60 for a toaster, depending on if it's a 2-slice, 4-slice, things like that. So again, we're getting the people the items that they request. Again, some of the other items, for example, the crock pots, those are about $40 to $50, $60. Again, so it's not really tapping out the whole 100. But again, and that's totally fine. In some instances, the person who fulfills these orders for me, if somebody sends out a request and says, hey, I need, a crock pot and I need these 2 or 3 cleaning items, when I submit the order over to the person that fulfills these for me, I say, hey, this person wants a crock pot. I think it should be about $50. Feel free to spend a couple, another $40, $50 on cleaning products as well. So we do also send those items out. So in the event that you get a lower priced kitchen appliance type of item that may be, I don't know, $40 to $60, something like that, and there's a little bit of extra room there, I typically like to tap that out and make sure that you're getting some of the cleaning products or whatever all this is that you also request at the same time. So that's how we're kind of doing this right now. And again, it's been working well. As you've seen in previous videos, we've featured a lot of these bigger items. There's still more in the works right now. There's more out for delivery at the moment. There's all these items that continue going out. Literally, I get delivery confirmations every single day from all these items going out, because when we make these orders, the delivery time frames are usually all over the place. A lot of them come in within about 2 days or so from the time that the order is submitted. And then there's some that are out, 3, 4, 5 days. Some are out like 2 weeks for some weird reason. I'm not really sure why that happens. With the Amazon Prime, they shouldn't be coming 2 weeks later. It should all be within about 2 days. That's kind of the whole kind of premise behind Amazon Prime. And again, yes, we're signed up for that because I want to make sure that you get the items as quickly as possible. So that's what we're doing here. Anyway, make sure to leave those lists down below. And again, if it's a big item list, if you send me 4 different products, that's totally fine. I'll probably only be able to choose one of them depending on the price. Let's just say that there's 2 items that are maybe, $20 and $50. I can probably get both. Not a problem there. So again, just remember, we're going up to $100 per person on this video right here. So again, I want to throw one more little test out there, see how these go. We've sent out about, in total, probably about 30 bigger items so far. And again, it's not a ton, but at the end of the day, it is a pretty good amount. I'd like to send out about another 20 to 30 items of these bigger items one more time here to see how it goes. And then again, after that, I think we can completely open up the floodgates and say the bigger items are eligible for basically anybody at that point, right? And again, over the coming days and weeks here, I have a little bit of a suspicion that we're going to ratchet this up a little bit more here, okay? So make sure to continue watching because we're going to raise the dollar amount yet again. Again, I'm trying to take this slow here to make sure that we're doing this methodically and that we're all working our way through this to make sure that any little issues that may arise, we're kind of working our way through them right away. But honestly, it's been pretty smooth so far. With the exception of a few items that have not been delivered, there's only been a handful of people, maybe about, I'm going to say like maybe 5, 6, 7 people or so that have not received their items simply because, for whatever reason, items couldn't be delivered. We've had a few of those, but I would say that's probably the biggest issue that we've had so far. Other than that, things are moving smoothly, right? Nice and smooth and slippery like a snake, or like a salamander, or like a turtle, whatever you want to choose, or like a fish in the water, right? Fish are actually really kind of slippery in the water. So anyway, we'll keep it at that. Anyway, hope you're having a nice day so far. Again, leave those comments coming in down below. Doing my best to reach as many people as possible. So again, please remember, if your name has not been chosen yet, please just stick with me. I'm doing my best to reach as many people as possible right now. Also, watch out for the impersonators down below who take my name and my picture and pretend to be me, asking you to call, chat, message, or text them. It's not me. I will never give you a phone number, okay? That's not how I communicate with people. So anyway, make sure to watch for my messages down below. Anyway, with that being said, thanks again. I truly appreciate it. I'm here for you in any way that I can be. Subscribe down below. Share this video with your friends, family, social media. Go back and check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel. And make sure that you're subscribed because, like I said, I have a little bit of a suspicion there's going to be another announcement coming out here in a matter of probably days with another big announcement and another big drop of cash coming soon. So again, enjoy, and I'm here for you in any way that I can be. Have a nice